Hey, welcome back to my channel. Stamoj and your partner both over 50 looking for a way to rekindle the sparking your relationship routine. Might haven't made things and that can affect your connection as a couple. But what if it told you author R? Two positions that can completely transform those into mountains. It's not just about two positions that drive women over 50 technique. It's about connection and presence. In this video, I'll show you how a few simple changes can renew the closeness between you and bring much more pleasure and satisfaction. Before we continue, make sure you're a subscribed to the channel so you don't miss our videos on sexuality and relationships. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to help us reach people. Leave a 1 in the comments if the topic caught your interest or 0 if it wasn't relevant so we can numb our content. My personal experience. Let me share something that happened to me a while ago. My partner and I were going through a bit of a raw patch. Everything in our intimate life felt kind of monotonous. Shave, you ever felt that sense fade arriving? It's just the same without any connection that keeps the passion elixment. But one day, without planning anything, we decided to do things differently. Jumping into the fun part. We focused on reconnecting. We spent time looking into each other's eyes, exchanging slow caresses, and talking about deeper things. It was like a raining a flame that had seemed nicking for a long time from the connection. That moment on everything changed physically and emotionally. It became more intense and especially realized that for many women, especially mature women's important part isn't just physical, it's how present and connected we are in them. And it's not just me saying it. Harvard University studies showed that a strong emotional connection before hindering intimacy greatly enhances that pleasure for both partners. So it's not just the body that matters. It's also how person feels. If you want to know how simple positions can improve your intimate life, stay tuned. I'll give you some practical tips based on studies. Real experiences so you and your partner can feel more connected and attracted to each other. And by the way, my name is Emotional Connection, Amelia. This is your first time seeing. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any content. Let's dive in. Number 1, the connection that keeps the passion. All of this emotional connection is what Maka's flame of passion burn, especially Oz, sway. Grow older, many women, especially over 50, say that what real liners matters is how they feel around their partner. It's not just the physical lack that counts, but the connection between thatsu. Research shows that most women value emotional connection much more than that physical parts, so the keto lies in truly being present. It's not just about being physically beside her, but in connected heart and soul. Here's a tip before an intimate moment. Take some tomato, truly connect, talk about something. Then give a gentle caress and look into her eyes. It may seem simple, but this can change the power of spooning everything. Can I partner and I decide to step away from the routine instead of jumping right into it? We're focused on having fun and touching each other lovingly in the small details and the connection weblet mediv, more intense and specifran gestures. Small details mouth the deference, show her that you desire her net, just for her body, but 4th, Taimu. Spend together this mecha sure feels special and appreciate. In the end, it's these small exchanges truly matter and strengthens connectivity between you even more. Before you jetting to number 2 and to further contribute to a fulfilling, satisfying sexual life power off spooning, if made the digital book Spooning Grits, Inner Intimacy, Health Duality. After 6D available in ETL, Fin Practical, and Motivation Algadines. To strengthen your relationship, fasten emotional and physical challenge with effective solutions to rekindle passion and connection in marriage. Grab your copy by clicking on the first pink button, Wait copies, you limited. Take this opportunity to transform your love and emotional life. Number 2, the power of spooning. You might think this position is just a way to cuddle, but it actually has incredible power for many mature women. Feeling safe in clothes is super important, and spooning offers exactly that. It's the perfect blend of action, pleasure, making the moment special. When a woman is in this position, she feels protected in her partner's arms. Bring in a sense of security. Guess what? That security distant dim the passion. On the contrary, it makes it burn even brighter. When a woman feels safe, she opens up emotionally and physically fits. When the magic happens, I read a study that showed couples who cuddle this with skin to skin can't feel more connected. Makes perfect sensing isn't just a way to be close, but an opportunity to create a strong emotional bond. And don't think it's just a boring hug. You can make this moment in more and more special with small gestures. For example, while you're spinning high, not whisper something sweet in her ear. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. Could be a compliment like telling her how beautiful she is or how happy you are, Tobe, close to their reverse cowgirl. These words can have you a huge impact. And remember, in this position, you have a chance to touch several sensitive parts of tables. Her body, the no need to rush. Slow movements can be more powerful. A gentle touch on neck or a kiss behind the ear can make everything even more intensing. Is a great way to build anticipation and gradually increase pleasure. Making everything more exciting when the moment comes to move forward is to use this close contact torrent. The connection between you, it's a chance to bond, not physically, but emotionally, creating a sense of comfort that in a mature relationship can lead to something even greater. And remember, building something slow can have a lasting effect. Number 3, the reverse SEO. For more a control. Let's talk about a position. Might seem exciting, but holds even deeper meaning for many mature women in reverse cowgirl. She's the one in control, and this can change everything between you. I imagine that at this stage of life, women have learned a lot about themselves and what they enjoy. In reverse KJ, she can set the pace, the control angle, and the intensity off. What's happening for a woman who may have often felt pressured to meet expectations? Having this control can be incredibly liberating and fulfilling. I'll tell you a story. A friend of Minnie told me that when she tried this position for the first time, she felt something incredible. It wasn't just the physical pleasure, but the confidence that came from being able to conjure everything. She realized that the sense of power was just as important as that pleasure self. It made her feel desired and strong, and that impacted her partner too. And here's where your role comes. And even though she's in control, you still play an important part. Support her and make her feel like she can explore. Research shows that when a woman feels in control of her pleasure, her satisfaction increases significantly. Instead of just watching party IP with loving words, gentle touches, and looks that make her feel even more powerful. And the best part from her position, see every detail of Harry, which makes everything even more exciting. But it's not just about what you see about with that image confidence or press confident. Woman who knows she wants this moment is a reminder of how powerful confidence can be, especially heen. Many people think passion has faded dead with time. Don't underestimate the emo impact off their reverse cowgirl when she feels free to explore without fear. A new level of intimacy is created between you. It's like saying you have the control and it trusts you. And that makes all the difference in the end. Their reverse cowgirl isn't just a pleasurably potion. It's a space where she can show her confidence and freedom. And for you, it's an opportunity to appreciate all of that. After all, at this stage of life, for him is everything confidence. Undoubtedly the most powerful aphrodisiac is. Number 4, rhythm. Everything. Let's talk about understanding. Body rhythm is fundamental when it comes to pleasure. Rhythm is everything's a maze. We focus too much on technique or positions, but what really matters is connecting with what she feels. Every Anna has their own way of moving and learning. Recognize that is essential for creating special moments. This doesn't happen immediately. It requires attention presence and a little patience first. It's good to remember that. Amateur woman's body may react friendly than it did when she was younger. A study showed that for women, a Verve 50 sexual response can be slower, but also deeper and longer lasting. If you take the time and have fave patience, cease means rushing can be big mistake. Think of her body like music. Sometimes nasty melody is soft and slow, and other times the intensity builds to an incredibly climax. Your task is to listen to the rhythm. Pay attention to her breathing. If it becomes faster or deeper, it's a sign you're doing well. Watch how she rocks. To touch or kisses if she arches her body or closes her eyes eurelically, hitting the right notes. Here's an important tip. Don't be afraid to ask. Sometimes we think we have to guess off everything, but communication is key. Toa, fun sexual experience. A simple do we. Like this, or how do you communication is Phil can open the door to even more apeleasure being vulnerable in this momento, as in diminish you in fact if helps. Connect more with her. Another thing that works well is varying rhythms. Don't stick to just one pace. Start slowly letting anticipation build. And then when you sense she's ready, increase the intensity but do it smoothly without abrupt changes. Rhythm isn't just about physical movements. The emotional parts counts too. Sometimes a whisper or a word at the right moment can change everything. For women, pleasure comes from feeling desired, valued, and understood. Key is to be present, not just going through the motions. This isn't a receipt. There's no finish line. The more you dedicate yourself to understanding her signals, the more intense the experience will be in the exploring fantasies, learning to read. A woman's body doesn't fave tobe. Complicated. It's just a matter of tuning in, paying attention, tough details, and being flexible. What makes a momentum forgettable isn't just what you do, but how you do it and the connection you'll create along the way. Fantasies, number 5. Let's talk about fantasies after 50. Many people. Fantasies after 50 think these playful ideas are only fourth young, but that's not true. In fact, this stage of life is a great time to explore desires you may have kept hidden for a long time. And the dude news is that your partner may have a fantasisto. Research shows that both men and women continue to have sexual fantasies well into their 60s or 70s. The big difference between couples, Orpheus fantasies, and those who don't is Clugado talk about them. It can be difficult to open your heart and share this desires, but once you take that steep free thing becomes so much more fun. Imagine a quiet afternoon at home. If two of you relaxing with a glass of wine, this is the perfect moment to talk about those little desires that haven't never been shared. You don't have to dive right in. Start with something light like Cove always being curious about or have ever thought about this helps create a safe space where you can talk without fear of judgment, and when trust is present, a new level of intimacy emerges. Remember, fantasies don't have tobe grandiose. They can be simple things like trying something new at home, changing setting, or planning a trip to a special place where you can escape the routine. What's important is stepping out off your comfort zone, exploring and discovering each other. And here's an author tip. Listen to what she has to say. Allowing your partner to share her desires without judgment is a crucial step. The fay of being heard and understood is powerful and can ignite a spark. You didn't even know was there are fantasies after 50 aren't just a booth act itself, but about the freedom to explore new sensations and rediscover souls in a time of life where love, trust, and closeness are even deeper. If you've ever thought you tried everything, note that there's still so much more to discover. You just have to dare to explore. Maturity isn't an obstacle. It's an open door to new discoveries, both personal. And as a couple, next time hour with your partner, keep in mind, everything we've discussed. Be full of present and save of every moment. Life is too short not to live it fully. If you've made it this far, let me know I are with them, right? I love this channel in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to activate the notification bell. Name is Amelia, and I'm here to talk about important topics that can make your life better.